the angel of the Lord spoke with Moses again, and commanded him, saying,
Pharaoh shall send for you again, and he will say, Show a miracle. Then shalt thou say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent.
So when Moses was called before Pharaoh, he did as God had commanded him. And Aaron cast his rod down in the sight of Pharaoh, and it became a serpent.
Yes, but this doesn't prove your God all-powerful. I'm sure my magicians can perform this trick. Yes. Here, you, magician. Can you do that?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed, Your Majesty, I can. Watch. Here is my rod.
The magicians are throwing down their rods, and their rods are all becoming serpents.
Notice, Your Majesty. What? Oh, stop him. Moses, stop him.
Moses' serpent is gliding up to the magicians and eating it up. It's eating up all the serpents.
Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he refused to let the people of Israel go. Then Moses, at the command of an angel, brought a plague upon Egypt. Here, you're back early, Izar.
I'll say.
Didn't you go out fishing at all?
What's the use? The Nile's been turned into blood. The fish are all dead. I tell you, Grandpa, the river's no place for a fisherman this morning.
You're joking.
I wish I was. I'm telling you the truth. Every last drop of water's been turned into blood. It's all the fault of that crazy old man Moses. He's put a curse on the river.
Careful, Izar. Moses is one of us.
Who asked him to interfere?
Well, it'll pass. Why, I remember 60 years ago when I was a boy, a lot of fish died in the river, and we went hungry for a whole month.
But this is different. The water's all blood, I tell you. All blood.
But Pharaoh's heart did not soften. Neither did he allow the children of Israel to go and worship in the wilderness. Then the angel of the Lord spoke to Moses again, saying,
Go unto Pharaoh and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Let my people go, that they may serve me. And if you refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs.
Oh, these frogs are driving me out of my mind. There, one less anyway.
This is too much. There's a frog in the milk jug.
And in the butter dish. Out, you filthy brutes.
There's another over in the corner. Get out! Get out!
Hey, there's one crawling down my back.
Mommy.
What's the matter, dear?
There's frogs all over my bed.
Yeah, I've got 8 of them in my bed. What'll I do?
I wish I knew.
I nearly swallowed one.
There's one in my shoe.
Yeah, they're all over the place. The whole house is full of them.
Won't they ever go away?
Then Pharaoh called upon Moses and Aaron and said,
Entreat your Lord that he may take away the frogs from me and my people, and I will let your people go.
And Moses prayed to the Lord, and the Lord listened to Moses, so that the frogs died out of the houses, and out of the villages, and out of the fields. But when Pharaoh saw that the frogs were gone, he forgot his promise, and would not let the people of Israel go. Then the angel of the Lord said to Moses,
Tell Aaron to smite the dust, that it may become lice throughout the land of Egypt.
And Aaron smote the dust of Egypt, and it became lice throughout the land. But Pharaoh became even more angry, and still he would not listen to Moses. And once again the angel spoke to Moses, saying,
Rise early in the morning, and go to Pharaoh by the river, and say to him, Let my people go, that they may serve the Lord. For if you will not let my people go, I will send swarms of flies upon you, and upon your servants, and upon your people. And I shall set apart and protect the land of Goshen, where my people dwell, so that you may know that I am the Lord in the midst of the earth.
And the Lord did so. There was a terrible plague of flies upon the land of Egypt, and the people suffered greatly. Then Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron again and said,
I have thought it over. You and your people may go, only do not go very far. Pray to your God that the flies may leave the land.
And Moses prayed to the Lord, and the Lord removed the swarm of flies from Pharaoh and his servants and his people until there was none left. But when the land was cleared of flies, Pharaoh changed his mind yet again, and still would not let the children of Israel go. How easily the Lord could have overthrown Pharaoh and forced him to let the Israelites go. But the Lord wanted Pharaoh and the Egyptians to know and love him. Then the angel of the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, and say unto him,
Let Israel go, that they may serve their God. For if thou refuse to let them go, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, and upon the sheep, and they shall all die of disease. But of the cattle of the children of Israel, none shall die.
And the Lord did that thing on the morrow, and all the cattle of Egypt died. But of the cattle of the children of Israel, not one died. But still Pharaoh refused to let the people of Israel go. And again the angel of the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron,
Take to you handsful of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it toward heaven in the sight of Pharaoh. And the dust shall cause boils to break out on the skin of all the Egyptians, upon man and beast alike.
And they took the ashes of the furnace and stood before Pharaoh. And Moses sprinkled it up toward heaven, and the Egyptians became covered with boils. But in spite of this, Pharaoh remained obstinate and still would not bow to God's will and let the people of Israel go.
Stretch forth thine hand toward heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field.
And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail.
Will this hail never stop? Counselor!
We're doing the best we can, Your Majesty, but so far even the most powerful charms have failed.
Yes, so I see. And meanwhile, this hailstorm is destroying every crop, every tree, everything that grows in the land of Egypt.
We're going to try beating drums and...
You know, what really puzzles me is that there's no hail at all in the land of Goshen.
Perhaps the drums will...
No, get that fellow Moses. It's all his doing. Ah, Moses and Aaron, here you are at last. I've been thinking things over. Perhaps I and my people have treated you Israelites unjustly. Now, if you'll only ask the Lord, your God, to stop this terrible hailstorm, I promise I will let your people go.
I will do as you ask. I will go out of the city, and I will lift up my hand toward heaven, and the Lord will put an end to the storm.
And Moses went out of the city and spread his hands unto the Lord. And the thunder and the hail ceased. But when the storm was over, Pharaoh once more broke his word, and would not let the children of Israel go.
Pharaoh, the Lord our God has again spoken to me, asking how long you will refuse to humble yourself before him.
I will never bow down before your God.
Your Majesty, may I be permitted to speak?
Oh, yes, yes. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Majesty, our country has already suffered severely because of these Israelites. Would it not be wise to let them go and serve their God rather than risk some new misfortune?
Yes, there's something in what you say, Counselor. Now then, Moses and Aaron, if I let you go, who among you will be going?
We will go with our young and with our old, with our sons and with our daughters, and our flocks and with our herds.
No. I'll let you men go, but not the women and children.
But, Your Majesty...
Guard! Away with these two men. I'm sick and tired of being told what to do.
And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind upon the land, all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts. The locusts ate up and destroyed every herb of the land and every fruit of the trees that had survived the hailstorm. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste and pleaded with them.
I have sinned against the Lord your God and against you. Please forgive me my sin only this once, and entreat the Lord your God that he drive away the locust from my country. Then I will let your people go.
Moses did as Pharaoh had asked, and the Lord turned a strong west wind, which blew away the locusts. But as soon as the locusts were gone, Pharaoh changed his mind again and would not let the people of Israel go. And the angel of the Lord said unto Moses,
Stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt.
Oh, this is the third day now, and it's still dark. Well, what have you to say about that, Counselor?
Your Majesty, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do.
Oh, well, then don't just stand there. Send for that man Moses. Maybe he can do something about it. Moses, believe me, I have seen the error of my ways. I will let all your people go now, if only you will lift the darkness. But you must leave behind your cattle. Now, I insist upon that.
No, our cattle will go with us. We are going to sacrifice to the Lord our God, and we shall need our cattle to serve him.
Oh, words. Well, you've lost your chance. I tell you, your people shall not go. They shall stay. Now, get out of here. If I ever see your face again, I will have you killed. Killed! You understand me?
And the angel of the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying,
Yet will God bring one plague more upon Pharaoh. About midnight will he go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land shall die. From the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of the beasts. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it any more.
And when it was known that God would slay all the firstborn children in the land of Egypt, Moses called all the elders of Israel together.
Men of Israel, this is what you must do to protect your families. Select lambs for yourselves according to the number of people in your families, and kill them. Take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood from the lamb, and touch with it the lintel and 2 doorposts. And when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the 2 doorposts, the angel of death will pass over the door and not enter your houses. Men of Israel, hear me. You shall observe this rite as an ordinance for you and your sons forever. And when you come to the land which the Lord will give you, as he has promised, you shall keep this service.
At that, the people bowed their heads and worshipped God. Lifting their heads, they returned to their homes to begin preparing for the Passover.
Oh, I do hope you are following Moses' instructions correctly, Iser. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to our Nebat.
Here are the hyssop branches, Father. What are they for?
We're going to dip them in this basin of blood from the Passover lamb and put the blood on the doorposts and lintel, just as the Lord our God has commanded us to do.
Why should we do that, Father?
Because, Nebat, just as your name means one who has experienced mercy, so it is that we Israelites are going to experience mercy. You know how Pharaoh has treated us, how he'd not let us go out to worship our God, how Moses and Aaron told him that God would punish him for his stubbornness. Today, Moses told us that the punishment would be that the angel of the Lord would pass over Egypt and slay all the firstborn in the land, from the firstborn of Pharaoh to the firstborn of the captive in the dungeon.
Even me, Father?
Even you. But the Lord our God told Moses that he would spare us and our flocks if we obeyed him, and put the blood on the doorpost, so that when the angel passes over tonight, all that are in the house will be safe. What's wrong, Nebat? Are you all right?
I had a terrible nightmare.
What did you dream?
I dreamt an angel with a fiery sword was coming down our street, and he stopped outside our house, and there wasn't any blood in our door, and he came in and... Are you sure, Father? Is the blood still on our doorpost?
Of course, I'm sure. You don't have a thing to worry about.
I can't help worrying, Father.
The Lord has given his promise, son. The Lord never breaks his word. Now you just go back to bed. Everything's going to be quite all right.
At midnight, the angel of the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sat on his throne to the firstborn of the captive who was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the cattle.
He's dead. My son is dead. And all because you would not let the Israelites go to worship their God. Oh, for my sake, as your wife, the Queen of Egypt, let the Israelites go!
Be still! It is I who make the decision. My son, the child I've been training to take over my throne, is dead. Even I, the great and mighty Pharaoh of Egypt, have no power against their God. What more grief can Israel's God cause? Will he kill me next? I will send the Israelites away to worship their God. Rise, Moses and Aaron. Go forth from among my people, both you and the people of Israel, and go serve the Lord, as you have said. Take your flocks and your herds, and be gone.
And the Egyptians were urgent with the people to send them out of the land in haste, for they said, "We are all dead men." And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they asked of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they gave unto them such things as they required. In this way the Israelites received payment for their years of servitude. And all the children of Israel made preparation to depart out of the land of their bondage. It had seemed that the long night would never end. The night which had brought such terror to the Egyptians, but which had brought to the Israelites the long-awaited freedom from bondage. But while the Egyptians bewailed the deaths of their firstborn, the Israelites were working hard to be ready to leave Egypt in the morning.
Oh, look, Iser. It's getting morning already. Look, you can see the light to the east. And I know we shall never be ready.
Now, Sarah, don't worry so. We're making good progress. We'll be ready in plenty of time.
Oh, I know. I know. We should be so thankful. Nebet has been spared, and God has been good to us. And the Egyptians, too, have been good at the last. All the jewelry they gave you.
That they gave to all of us, dear. It's nothing but a just payment for all the work we've done. Besides, they want to help us now. They're afraid of what God might do to them after this, if we were kept here any longer.
Father, I have made bundles of the clothes that Mother put together. Will you help me load them on the donkey?
Oh, dear, there's far too much for our poor little donkey. And what have you done with the jewelry? And, oh, what shall we do with this kneading trough? We can't leave that behind.
Now, Mother, it's all right. Father can take the jewelry in his pouch, and look, I can carry this kneading trough bound up in some clothes on my shoulders.
Mommy, why are you all up and it's still so dark? Can I get up too?
Get up, my child, and look at the dawn. It's the dawn of our freedom.
At last, all was ready, and the Israelites began to leave their homes and go to the appointed meeting place in the first light of day.
It's really going to be a wonderful...
Everything seems so strange in this light. But look how many people are coming. Eliab, wait for me.
So many friends. And there go Moses and Aaron. How well they've organized everything. Like a gigantic caravan.
And it was a huge caravan that set forth from the outskirts of Ramses that day to go into the direction of Succoth. Almost 1 million men, not counting the women and children. It took all of Moses' many years of experience, first as a prince of Egypt, where he had learned military methods, and later as a shepherd in Midian, to get all these men, women, and children with their cattle, their goats, their donkeys, started out in an orderly way for the great journey.
We're starting! Goodbye, Egypt! Goodbye!
Well, Moses, God kept his promise as we knew he would. It feels good to be marching like this in the early morning towards the promised land.
Oh, Aaron, there is so much to see to. Such a long column to keep in order. And they have been up all night getting ready. They are still happy and excited now, but they will get so tired. There are so many, many miles to go.
And indeed, as the day wore on and the sun became fiercer in the sky, many of the people became very weary, especially the children.
Mommy, we've been walking such a long time already, and all this dust from the road, it's getting in my eyes and throat.
There, Sharon, we must keep going. We must get as far from Ramesses as we can. Oh, Iser, I hope everything will be all right.
My dear, the Lord has looked after us so far. He'll not abandon us now. And Moses will know what to do. I know he will. It's hot and tiring now, but in a few hours it will be the cool of the evening. We've enough food to last a little while. Just trust Moses, Sarah.
Father, Mother, look. Why are we turning south here? I'm sure that is not the way to Canaan.
Well, you stay here with Mother. I'll try and find out.
The explanation is quite simple. The direct way leads through the land of the Philistines. And the Philistines are a very warlike people. They would never willingly let us go through without a fight. So our Lord commanded me to lead our people around this land, lest going through the country of the Philistines, we get into a war for which we are not prepared. Our men lack arms and military training.
We're headed south. You see, Sarah, how wise the Lord is, and how well Moses is leading us. We're in the safest hands in the world.
Oh, I know. And it sounds so ungrateful, but if only the Lord would give us a sign that he's looking after us and that we're doing the right thing.
Look, Father! What's that on the horizon?
Your eyes are sharper than mine, son. I see nothing.
Yes, Father. Far over there, see? It looks like a pillar. A pillar of cloud.
Just the dust from the caravan, son.
No, Father. It's far ahead of the caravan. Oh, do look again.
It is a pillar of cloud. I see it plainly now. And it seems to be leading us. There's our sign. That's the Lord himself to show us the way.
The Lord himself.
And so it proved to be. The pillar of cloud moved ahead of the long column the rest of that day. And as the dusk fell, it slowly began to gleam and shimmer and became a pillar of fire. And so the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light. As the people of Israel continued their journey to the wilderness, the angel of the Lord again spoke unto Moses.
Speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and encamp before Pi-hahiroth, between Migdol and the Red Sea.
Iser, why is it that Moses has brought us here to the Red Sea?
I don't know, my dear. We're certainly going a long, long way around to avoid traveling through the country of the Philistines.
What will happen if Pharaoh changes his mind and pursues us? How could we escape? There are mountains on 3 sides and the sea on the other.
It looks impossible. We have no boats. I just don't know, Sarah. But we must keep faith.
I can't help thinking, Iser. Moses has always been right so far, but even he can make mistakes.
We must all be patient, Sarah. I'm confident that Moses will safely lead us to the land of Canaan. Remember, the Lord our God has spoken to him many times and has placed his confidence in him.
And it was told the king of Egypt that the Israelites had fled to the Red Sea, and the heart of Pharaoh was wroth with anger.
General, I've called you here to give me your advice on a very important matter.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It concerns the flight of the Israelites.
A subject I find extremely distasteful, Your Majesty.
Yes, I'm well aware of your views on the situation, General. I'm beginning now myself to regret the error in my judgment. As you advised, I should have denied them permission to leave our country.
Indeed, the tragic deaths of your own son, Your Majesty, and of the firstborn children of Egypt were an unfortunate coincidence. I am still certain there was a plague of perfectly explicable origin.
Nevertheless, the Israelites took advantage of our plight by claiming it to be the wrath of their God. Now, I, the king of Egypt, realize the urgent need for the return of our Israelite slaves. Therefore, our problem is to bring back as many as we can, as soon as we can.
Then, Your Majesty, I propose we take the necessary military action at once and force them to return.
Yes, a good idea, General.
I'll order every man and horse and chariot in Egypt to pursue them. We'll make the people of Israel sorry they ever wanted to leave.
Mother, why is everyone so excited?
Yes, Iser, what has happened?
I'm scared.
No, Sharon, don't cry. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Father! Father!
Yes, Nebat, what is it?
The Egyptians are coming! The Egyptians are coming!
Oh, no.
Are you certain, my son?
Yes, Father! Thousands of them! The king's whole army! And his horsemen! And hundreds of chariots! They say Pharaoh seeks revenge for the death of his son and so many of his subjects.
It would have been better to go on serving Pharaoh than to die here in the wilderness. Oh, Iser, what will happen to our children?
Don't cry, Mother.
What are they going to do with us?
Don't be afraid. Now look, there comes Moses. He will tell us what we should do. Moses!
Why have you brought us from Egypt to have us killed by the Egyptians here in the wilderness?
People of Israel, you can even now hear the approaching armies of Pharaoh. But fear not, my people. Stand still and see the salvation which the Lord will show you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you and protect you.
As Pharaoh brought his huge army even closer to the frightened Israelites, Moses turned again unto the Lord.
My Lord, why hast thou brought us here to the sea? We cannot escape the approaching Egyptians.
Moses, wherefore dost thou cry unto God? Speak unto the children of Israel that they go forward. Lift up thy rod, and stretch out thine hand over the sea, and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea.
Why, Sharon, whatever are you crying about?
The cloud! The pillar of cloud!
The pillar of cloud? What about it?
It's leaving!
Oh, Isa, come quickly. The pillar of cloud's leaving.
Pillar of cloud is it's settling down between us and the Egyptian army.
It is, isn't it?
The Lord is protecting us from the Egyptians. The pillar, it's a light to us, but darkness to the Egyptians.
Papa, why is Moses raising his hand over the Red Sea?
I'm sure I don't know.
A storm is rising. Listen to the wind.
That's no ordinary wind.
The water of the Red Sea. It's piling up, leaving a path of dry ground.
Did Moses bring that wind with his hand and rod, Papa?
The Lord is doing it, Sharon, so we can cross the sea and get away from the Egyptian army.
The Lord has heard our prayers. He has saved us.
Thus God made a way through the sea itself, and the children of Israel went forward into the midst of the sea upon dry ground between two walls of water. Hour after hour, in the light cast by the pillar of the fire, the children of Israel crossed the Red Sea through the passage that God had made for them between the waters. About halfway through the night, it was the turn of Izar's family to make the crossing.
Ready, everyone? We're next.
Oh, Izar, I'm so frightened.
Just put your trust in God. He knows what we must do. Thousands of people have already crossed safely.
Father, come on!
Come back here. I need help with this box.
Shall I lead the donkey by the halter?
Here, put your shoulder under the box while I tighten the straps. Then you can lead the donkey.
They're signaling us to go ahead, Izar.
Coming!
Careful, Nebat.
Here we go!
Nebat, look out! You almost led the donkey into the water. What are you trying to do?
I just want to touch the water.
What for?
I think I see a fish. I want to catch it.
You'll catch it from me if you don't pay attention to what you're supposed to be doing.
More and more Israelite families made the dangerous crossing, some on foot, others riding their donkeys or driving their ox carts, carrying all their possessions. Two thoughts were uppermost in all minds. Would the water hold back long enough? Would they be able to escape from Pharaoh's pursuing army?
How much farther do we have to go, Izar?
We're almost across.
Thank God. Thank God.
Sharon looks tired. Let me carry her.
I'm not tired. Father, really I'm not.
Here. Up on my shoulders. That's the way.
We're getting into firm ground, Father. Can't you feel it?
You're right. We're safely across. We're safely across!
Before the night was over, the entire people of Israel had crossed safely over the Red Sea. Every man, woman, and child, every cart and animal, from the biggest ox to the smallest lamb, had reached the opposite shore. But if they had escaped from one danger, they saw, now that it was getting light, that the Egyptian army was crossing the Red Sea after them, and all their fears immediately revived.
There they come. And we're unarmed and us to resist
We'll
them.
be slaughtered like cattle.
If only we'd stayed in Egypt. Being a slave is a lot better than being dead.
We should never have listened to Moses and Aaron.
A fine thing to die like dogs. All of us, men, women, and children.
If only we had arms, we'd give them the fight of their lives.
And it came to pass that in the morning watch the Lord looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and troubled the Egyptians.
Faster, General! Faster!
Your Majesty, look out! There are wheels coming off!
All broken in pieces. They just don't make wheels like they used to.
Looks like we're not the only ones, Your Majesty. There's another wreck. Under the Highness of several.
Now what's holding up the advance, General?
The ground's too rough, Your Majesty. Chariots are breaking down all along the line.
Oh, all right. Call a halt!
Yes, Your Majesty. Halt!
Oh, that God of the Israelites will kill us all. He's that powerful.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand over the sea. And Moses did so.
No! Call retreat, General! Retreat! Oh, the water's coming together! Help! Help! Do something, General! Do something!
Run for your life, Your Majesty.
Run! Where?
We'll all be drowned. Help!
Help!
And the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen and all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after the children of Israel. And there remained not so much as one of them. They were all drowned. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore. And Israel saw that great work which the Lord did upon the Egyptians. And the people feared the Lord and believed the Lord and his servant Moses. Then Moses and the children of Israel sang unto the Lord. And Miriam, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand. And all the people went out after her with timbrels and with dances.
Sing ye to the Lord.
Sing ye to the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously.